All right, so it's been a couple weeks, but I'm back with another YouTube video because I wanted to go over demand capture and demand generation for you guys so you can understand maybe why isn't cold email working for you. Cold email is not dead. It's just an issue that comes down to your infrastructure and the volume that you are able to send. Now, that being said, there's a ton of nuance that goes into this, and just respectfully don't expect to understand everything by watching one video. You do have to take time to study this. And if you are wanting results, definitely shoot me a message. You can find my website down below, and we can talk and go through this because it does take somebody of high agency and understanding of how to break this down and how to make this work at scale. But this video will provide a lot of value for you. You can also go down below and there'll be a link where you can sign up for Instantly. I am affiliated with them. I think it's a good platform, and you can get some leads for free, stuff like that. But to hop right into it, I have sold both demand capture and demand generation offers. I've done cold email for both. Transparently, demand generation offers just work better. They're sexier, they pierce through the market, they create more noise, whereas demand capture offers are a little bit more of a sizzle, more of people coming to you, more of relying on that SEO, relying on your relationships. What type of referrals are you gathering? What type of reputation are you building in the market? So, um, like I said, demand capture, best for, SEO, inbound referrals. The buyer already knows the problem. Your buyer is likely coming to you saying, "Hey, I need, translation this day, this language. Can you help me? What are your credentials? What have you done before?" They're kind of vetting you and feeling you out. So this is competing on like your trust, your speed to fulfill, of course, and then also your existing credentials. For demand generation, this is creating desire in buyers that are not necessarily actively looking, true cold outbound. So this is outcome focused, not necessarily service or methodology focused, just more so of, hey, I can bring you 5 new meetings in 8 days. I can fix your close rate in 30 days if you're selling like sales consulting or something like that. That's an example of it. The key point here, cold traffic uses demand generation, whereas warm traffic uses demand capture. Now, why demand capture fails on cold traffic? Cold buyers are not necessarily actively shopping or looking around. They're not always comparing vendors. Sometimes you can find people at the right moment. They do not feel like urgent pain if you're reaching out to somebody and saying, "Hey, I can do your translation for you," whatever. It's not really top of mind for these prospects. And it's also not driving some type of outbound. What is that translation actually going to do for them? We do XYZ services just gets ignored. Even if you're saying we're the best, we have these credentials. Now, adding credentials does help, but it's not the full picture. Your cold channels do require some type of outbound first messaging. So typically, giving stuff away or saying, "Hey, I can do X in Y time. Let me do it for you. Let me show you." So, how to turn a demand capture offer into a demand gen offer. So, you have to expose a hidden problem. So this would be showing them a risk or pain they have not considered. So if we're kind of going with a theme of translation, accuracy issues, compliance risk, lost revenue, operational blind spots, turnover, or burnout, something that people don't think about is even if you're selling a demand capture offer, revenue is still on the table. Like if they haven't translated all their material into multiple languages, they're missing out on an entire market, right? So that's just something to think about when you're going to run your outbound and kind of sales motion in general. So you have to make the buyer aware of a problem they were not thinking about. So reframing the service as a high impact outcome. Examples, translation reduces legal and compliance risk, bookkeeping provides accurate financial visibility, personal branding increases inbound opportunities, and HR consulting reduces churn and improves retention. So the outcome needs to be greater than the service. You're not selling bookkeeping, you're selling the financial visibility and then also the potential profits that could come with that. Maybe you're saving the founder, personal like bandwidth time. You just have to think about it at that second or third level of what you're selling. You should also be aiming to add a unique mechanism. So giving your process some type of unique name, our accuracy protocol, our visibility framework, our conversion engine, our leadership development ladder, stuff like that, that even if you can trademark it or copyright it as a specific system, not getting too cringy and fluffy with it, but just saying that, hey, we built this for you for specific job titles like you. Can we have a conversation about it? Because that does equal perceived superiority. You're an expert in the market if you do have a unique mechanism around that. Also, creating some type of fast win or gateway offer. So, let's say you help people with personal branding. Well, you should be giving away some type of free or hey, I went ahead and chopped up these 10 your YouTube videos. I went through and chopped those up into YouTube Shorts for you. Here's 10 days worth of content. Just go ahead and like post those like one a day. If that doesn't provide a return or like a lift or like any traction, just feel free, like you can use them for free, no strings attached, and we can part ways, or something like that where you're just giving. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but that might be the reason your business is not growing, because you're just not having enough conversations, or the conversations that you're having, they're not driving enough volume. So free diagnostic, free audit, free performance report, free gap analysis. Like, even if you're selling something like, I mean, a CRM dashboard, that's incredibly hard to sell on the front end. But just saying, hey, we'll do a free performance report, we'll pull the data from you. It helped another sales team, increase their uh, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could tie it to like sale, like to like closing, but it's hard, right? You really have to show like the transparency there, of like pulling up the Loom video and showing, boom, 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 this is what we did, and it increased this team's performance by 30%. So you already do have to have some results, or have some like extreme good case studies, or like even just like market research backing it, at very minimal. Then also add a guarantee or risk reversal, so an accuracy guarantee, timeline, ROI guarantee. If we don't find X issues, you don't pay. Risk on you, that will just equal a higher response rate. Even if you're offering something where, if you could get together maybe like, $10, 25 gift cards, hey, we want to do this for you, we're going to throw you a gift card, right? So before and after examples, instead of just saying we offer translation or we offer bookkeeping, we offer, content audits, we offer, I already said HR bookkeeping. Oh, okay, so we offer HR like performance, HR like to help with retention. So instead, saying we eliminate cross-border compliance risk with certified 24-hour translations using our dual layer accuracy protocol, includes a free 5-page risk audit, or giving away like, hey, we'll do, a page of translations for you. We want to show you the value, especially when you're competing in a market like this where there's a lot of like AI, like, oh, AI translations, AI bookkeeping, AI content stuff. We'll show you the comparison between like our stuff and like the AI slop that you can just get from GPT. Like, you have to show how you're different in the market. One waits for demand, the other creates demand. Um, why this works. This is the framework that I use in outbound. This is what I've used to book with Fortune 500 companies, the top 20 global law firms. No ads, no SEO, not relying on referrals, just outcome-driven demand generation offers. So the key takeaways to sell to cold traffic from this video: you have to, one, reveal a meaningful problem, reframe just your service as a transformation for them. Think about not only your prospects, but think about your prospects' problems, like that second or third layer question that you have to ask yourself. And then also introducing a unique mechanism and then offer a fast, clarity based win, preferably giving away something for free or some type of risk reversal. At the very minimum, you should be sending them over some type of Loom video, breaking it down, saying, hey, we took a look at XYZ. Here's what we can do for you. Would love to implement it for you. If it doesn't work, no worries, right? Okay, so that's the end of the video. Just wanted to highlight demand capture for demand generation. Let me know in the comments what your offer is. I'll take a look at it and give you a response, either over a video. At the very least, I'll get back to you in the YouTube comment section and provide some tweaks there that you can make with your offer. So that's it. Appreciate you watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, as it helps me support, and or it helps support me, and I can do more of these videos. So I will talk to you soon.